At the end of the last session, you met up with Cedric, you get the owlbear back. He mentioned chasing the doppelgangers. The two surviving doppelgangers off through a passage, but there was some kind of glowing symbol that kind of covered the floor, and he didn't want to deal with that.
Maul look
yes,
at that.
Maul needs to take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, let me hit that. Arcana, I'm guessing?
Are you going to do anything else before you go through the passage?
Besides inspect the symbol on the ground, no.
So from the chamber that you're in, there's just a small tunnel that, like 15 feet down. And you can see the glowing symbol as soon as you're on the corner. The passage kind of opens up into like a cyst almost, and then on the floor, where the room before had an uneven floor, like an actual natural cavern, the floor in here is like perfectly been smoothed out, and there's this weird, chaotic, tendril-looking symbol across the entire floor. Like you can't even, you wouldn't even be able to inch around the wall to get around it. I mean, you could try like hopping over it, like hopscotch style, but otherwise you're gonna have to cross it to get across to the other side of the room, which has another passage leading out.
Well, we'll look at it first.
So Hamal is looking at an Arcana mean.
Okay. Let's see, that's 12 plus... Perfect. 18.
So you know that this is some kind of magic trap that creates an illusion. Whoever touches it, the magic will make them hallucinate all kinds of stuff. You don't know exactly what, probably no good, and it might actually render them unconscious due to like mental stress.
Cool. Cockatrice, go stand on that symbol.
Okay, the cockatrice lumbers on top of it. The symbol glows brightly, then winks out, and make an attack roll against it to see what happens. Cockatrice just stands there.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
So now what?
Is it still glowing?
No, the symbol's gone. Like it glows brightly, like it flares up, then the whole thing just winks out. So
Can he detect magic to see if it's still there?
Yeah, I'll check it out. Is there any magic still present besides the necromancy radiating from the cockatrice?
Yes. There is. You look. You shift your sight. Everything goes black, and the cockatrice. It's kind of the energy's coursing through its skeleton, so it's kind of a X-ray looking effect thing, glowing bones. But then above it, at the top of the room, you see this round. It almost looks like an eye, but it's just like a pure white color, about the size of a. About the size of a halfling.
Jeez. Okay.
I shoot it.
You can't see anything.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll point at where it. Well, I point at it and say, "There's something up there that's magical. Probably shoot it."
When you point up at it, and there's something magical up there, all of a sudden it just vanishes.
Oh, son of a bitch! All right, we were getting.
But the ground isn't magical anymore?
No.
Ooh. But the cockatrice is.
Well, yeah, he necromancy it.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Never mind. Sorry, I thought you were saying it went into the cockatrice.
Oh, no. Now the cockatrice is an illusion.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you could make an illusionary cockatrice.
Yeah, you could. Pretend like there's a whole herd of cockatrices.
You could actually make it look like.
Cockatrice?
You can make it look like a normal cockatrice.
That is the plan. When I get tired of wrapping it in a tarp every time I want to go outside.
I guess I'm gonna step in there.
For what it's worth, everybody, we were being observed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not. It's gone, right?
By what?
An eyeball.
My best guess is some kind of divination.
So I rolled a 12.
For what?
I just wanted to roll my dice.
Swear to God. So I step in there, nothing happens, huh?
Yeah, as far as you know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm going to just kind of put my hand on the wall and say, tell me if I'm going to walk in anything, and just stay in detect magic mode for the next time that eye pops up.
Alrighty. Corzel, you just gonna lead the way, or I guess who's in the lead?
Well, I went first
Okay,
with my owlbear
of course.
that I have now leashed to me. I'm just kidding. Is it big enough for me to ride on now?
No.
Oh.
If you take, I guess, large companion, it can be large sized, and then it will gain some
Got
more.
it.
It'll do more damage and get a little more hit points,
Alright.
and then you can ride around on it.
Is that like a rank 2 thing? You haven't done
I
any
just
of
make
that,
it a
have
different
you?
talent. I make it a large companion talent.
You
and
should
then-
have it as a rank thing. Honestly.
Yeah, but people might not want to have a large companion.
Well, then they don't have to take it. They don't have to take the second rank. They can just take the
Yeah, but
first.
what if I made the second rank make your companion better overall?
Okay, I see what you mean.
You can just say may or may not make it larger.
But I can just make it its own tree.
I mean, fair enough, just careful not to make a forest.
Ew. So
I guess I have my torch and.
okay, so you go around another slightly curved passage. It goes into another large chamber. And here, there are a pair of columns flanking a double door. That is. Okay, so in here you can see that like the cavernous walls, they kind of meet into a more like smooth, like actual shaped wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's these white marble double doors, and on each side of them are a pair of columns. Each kind of has this. It's similar to the glyph that you saw on the floor. It's very tentacly shaped symbol. It doesn't seem to have, like, you can't really tell if it means anything, if it's just kind of like a stylized octopus type thing.
They're magic?
Yeah, I was gonna say he has his detect magic on stuff.
No, but that white eye thing is right above the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point at it with my staff and attempt to fire on it.
As soon as you point at it, it disappears again.
Sons of bitches.
How about we do a code word? Or no, that doesn't work because how would I know where to shoot?
I don't think you would. I think we just have to
Deal with it.
deal with it whenever it shows up.
So, door.
Is it?
Double doors.
I checked for traps.
Double door yours. Where are you checking for traps?
Ooh, good question. I will check the pillars first.
Okay.
Do I need a search roll?
Sure, why not?
Well, I got a 21.
So I'll check the pillars. Door is obvious, right? So everyone would trap the door, but the pillars, they might.
Well, they could have put something, around the pillars, and then the
Yeah,
door. I was
like-
going to check the door next.
Well, I mean, no, I'm saying this is smart, right? Because, everyone traps the door, or they would
Mhm.
expect you to think the door, right?
Right.
And, the pillars, they might have, I don't know, guns that come out of them and
Sure,
shoot you
why
or something like that. Yeah, like on a...
Or tentacles.
Or guns.
Or tentacles.
Or guns. Gunticles.
Tentacles.
But
That's
funny you mentioned
horrifying.
tentacle. The
Oh
what?
my god.
I said that's horrifying.
Tentacles.
Well, yeah, they're tentacles, but the suckers, they shoot bullets. So they grab you, and then they shoot bullets point blank into you.
That'd be kind of neat.
Painful. But funny you mentioned tentacles. When you go around the pillar to check, you see there's this kind of octopus-shaped thing with a big eye and tentacles that end in lobster claws.
Oh my god.
And as soon as you see it, it lunges at you, or it just kind of falls off towards you. But you didn't get surprised, so you can roll initiative.
Oh, okay, cool, sweet. Oh my god.
Did you roll low? Because I rolled high.
No, I rolled really well.
Oh,
Mm. I got 5.
that's not really well. That's really bad. You made me think that you were going to go first. It
You
made me
heard the
sad.
sarcasm in my voice. Did you get low?
damn
Jimmy?
it.
Well, I rolled a 4, so you beat me.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
Seriously?
Yes. I
still
rolled a
go
4,
first.
and then I have a minus 3.
So this might be an opportune time to shill the kids game that we're working on, Dungeons and Delvers. Did you know in that game the players always go first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good rule for kids, for sure. Absolutely.
It's just easier that way.
It is. Absolutely is.
Anyway, so you get to go first, David.
Surprising.
I make an acrobatics check.
I guess I am surprised just due to the fact that, I mean, statistically, this shouldn't keep happening.
I mean,
So-
I've got a minus 1, which I accept I was going to be lower, but I did not expect to be rolling below 5.
Yeah.
I have a +3, so I actually rolled a 2.
Jeez.
Like, I'm used to it now, but when we first started playing, it was a little odd, because like I said, I usually get like 10s and 11s. I don't normally get like 4 and 5s on initiative.
This will be a good time to mention the improved initiative talent.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was +5.
Oh, that's right.
That's really good.
So
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take
Wait,
that
is
next.
it in general?
yeah,
Oh, you're just gonna make an all-around.
I'm gonna make a general category of talents
that's
for like
a good
if you want to get better armor or something,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, something I think that generally adventurers might want.
Yeah,
Um,
like anybody could.
yeah. So monster thing is gonna
Hit me.
it's gonna nat 1 first. But hey, nat 16 on the other one. So it slashes at you. Well, it grabs you with its pincher for a whopping, which I'm going to say before I look at the result. 13 damage, 1 piercing.
Thank God for those 10 hit points extra. Okay, hold on.
Um,
1 piercing. You said 13.
Yes.
Okay.
And then that's not all. Another one pops up from behind the other pillar, and it will attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Senric.
No.
I don't know where everyone was, so I just randomly rolled to see who was closest, and it was him. So he is going to get hit by 1 as well for 9.
watch. First combat, he goes down. After we
It was
get
good
split up
adventure
with him.
with the
I finally found you. No, I did.
Don't make my death in vain. Don't worry, Cedric. Senric, whatever.
Cedric's. Cecil.
Cecil. And then a third one crawls out from behind
Oh my
a
God.
kind of alcove in the wall, but it's too far away to do anything. So it's just going to kind of shamble closer. Now, I didn't roll for Senric's initiative. I guess he'll go last.
Fine.
So you go?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got the highest, I guess. Right?
Yeah, well, I was going to
Yep.
say, I mean, statistically.
Oh, I actually rolled Senric's initiative. He got a nat 20.
Well, let him go
That's
first.
Nice.
Yeah, I was going to
I
say,
would-
statistically, he's likely to go before any of us.
Then. Maybe he was too surprised. He couldn't have.
Yeah. Ooh!
I can't do anything.
Maybe he was running through this complex for like an hour, and now he's still kind of on the high of, he's just ready.
He's like, guys, I'm really tired. Things biting me. Can you get it off?
I'm gonna have Hootie go first.
Okay.
On the one that attacked me. With an 18.
Oh, we both have bird companions, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I realized that last session.
We both have bird, and then you paused, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, bird companions. Although
Yeah.
mine is, a horrific slave brought back from the dead.
My character in our other group has a bird companion and is also a bird.
And then I am going to step back. I'm not in its pinchers anymore, right?
No.
Okay, I'm going to step back and shoot it with an arrow.
You know what's funny? I also roll really shitty in that game as well.
Yeah, you do. Lots of 5s for all of us.
9 plus 5, 14, 1 piercing.
Jesus.
That shit's upsetting.
How much was it?
14, 1 piercing.
Okay.
And 9 from the owlbear.
Okay. I forgot if it's Corzel or Hamal. One of you two go.
It's
Corzel.
Okay, Corzel, what are you doing?
She'll rush in and just try to smash its claw, basically, render it useless. It has Senric, right?
No, no one's grabbed by it.
Oh no, it's harrying Cedric, so she'll just smash it aside. At least try to. Let us see. What is my so yeah, nice. Okay, 21.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad.
Not at all.
She does have a +1 weapon, so that helps.
Yeah.
Oh, roll damage, right? My brain is working. I assume that you didn't say it hit, so I'm conditioned to wait until the DM says I hit before I roll anything else.
Well,
Let's
these guys,
see.
you gotta roll a 12 or higher to hit them.
13 or no, 14. 11 plus 3, 14. Yeah. Damage.
All right. Good whack.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh no, someone's here. Hamal, you're up.
All right. I am going to tell my cockatrice after switching out of detect magic mode. Destroy them. We'll do the one behind us.
Okay.
Roll forward and attack. What do you have to hit? Cockatrice skeleton. 1 second. 15 hit.
Yep.
Great. Four plus 4. Okay, so total of 14 damage, 1 armor piercing.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's kicking some butt here?
Yep. And Senric, he hit one by him, but he only kind of grazed it. Okay, so yeah, Senric chops the one that's by him that, Corzel also hit. And top of the round, they're going against. So one of them is going after Sumia's owlbear.
No, not Hootie.
It's the closest thing. Nat 20's owlbear. So
Oh my god.
6, 10, 14.
Rip.
Piercing 1, and owlbear is grabbed.
Hold on. Jeez. That still doesn't take... It takes almost all my vitality on my owlbear. Don't worry about it.
And then the other one's going to attack Corzel since she is
Up in its face.
up in its face. So that's going to be 2 hits. 11 damage from 1 hit, and then 10 damage from the second hit.
Question.
Yes.
With my sneak attack, does my owlbear count as an ally?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Sorry, that was 11. That was 11 and 10.
11 and 10, 1 piercing, but it grabs you with its tentacles, and then it drags you close to it, and like a beak unfurls from its body,
And
and
then
it
bites
snaps
her?
at you. And yes, it will bite you. 4.
Damage.
12 damage, 1 piercing.
Big damage.
So that's 3 attacks then.
Yes.
Okay.
And last one going after Cockatrice, only 1 hit. For
3
9.
attacks?
It's 2 attacks. If both hit, then it makes a 3rd attack.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Just a reminder, everyone the 3 of us at least have +1 armor as well.
Okay.
as part of the ritual.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cockatrice got 9 damage, 1 piercing.
Okay. Remind me after this I
Now-
need to Necro Voodoo heal this thing, because it's starting to get a little low.
Sumia's turn.
Alright, so there's one next to my owlbear, one next to
Cedric and
Corzale,
Corzale.
and the other one's still far away?
The cockatrice is fighting that.
Okay.
So, Sumi, you notice that since it's just lashing at your owlbear, it's the skin around its body looks like it hardened. Like it became rigid plates.
I
If
think these
it's
are
more
doppelgangers.
doppelgangers.
All right. It ripped through all of her temporary hit points and all but 1 vitality in the first round.
Well, I guess I'm gonna hit an arrow at the one at my owlbear for now.
Okay.
Swear to God.
Nat 1.
And my owlbear is gonna
You know, I'll go
17.
I guess that's a hit.
Ooh, it's almost max damage. 11.
Okay. Still alive. Now it is Corzale.
If only I would have hit with my
If
arrow.
only you would have hit, you actually would have killed it.
Unless someone wants to give me favor.
I can't.
I would say I'm kind of dealing with one myself.
I don't have the talent that allows me to give it anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. What was I thinking? So my turn. Okay. Let's roll. 14.
That's a hit.
A hit? Okay. Let's see. 12 plus 4. That's 16 damage.
That kills it.
Not the
So I
one
think
my
I think she just turns, like
Yeah.
upturns the maul and just brings grabs it at the just under the weight of the maul and just smashes it in the skull with the
What does
hammer.
it look like? It dies.
Oh, it just kind of splatters. It doesn't turn into goop or anything.
Oh, okay, so they weren't real. Huh. That's what they get for working with whoever they're working for.
The master.
Yeah, working for the master. Come on.
Alright, let's hit it. And by hit it, I mean illusion of a big raven made out of steel. Oh god, let me get all this. Hold on, I gotta add up all the mana I'm spending. There we go. Illusion is 2, 3.
I think what I should just do for that type of a thing is just put it all right there on the fatigue line. Like instead of you having to go through the other talents, just lump it all. Because I mean, you have to roll certain things anyway, no matter what. So I might as well just put that all in one spot, so that way you can just roll it and then you're done, not have to go through all your other crap.
Yeah. Son of a bitch! Okay. Of course I roll the maximum possible amount of mana I'm spending, and thus lose most of my vitality. 10,
Well,
13.
stand back.
Yeah. Alright. Perfect, and I'll have it try to swing forward and attack the one that my cockatrice is also attacking.
Okay, so they're both going after that one?
Yeah. Alright, so the cockatrice hits. And then my intelligence, just a 14 hit. It's will.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Then the illusion does 6 damage. And the cockatrice if I make sure here. Yeah, okay, d10 plus d4 plus 4. 5, 3, 8, 12 damage.
Okay. It is still up.
Jesus.
Cynric is going to go after the one that is on. Oh, let's see. The one that your cockatrice is fighting. I'm going to charge over there and chop at it. And he'll barely hit it. 7. And that one's dead now.
Yay.
He drives the sword through its eye, and it starts quivering and then just kind of slackens after a few moments. But the one that's on Melissa's owlbear, assuming it's owlbear, only one hit. That's okay, I'll make it count. I don't know. 7, 11 damage. Now it's Sumia's turn.
Okay. I'm going to arrow it.
A few questions.
Yeah. 15 hit?
Yep, and it's dead. They have 1 hit point left.
Oh, and then my owlbear will go after whatever's left.
Oh, they're all dead.
Oh, they are? Okay, I
Yeah.
thought there was one left. That's
Nope.
Nope.
I think it was just the 2, right?
All dead.
3.
It was 3?
What?
Okay.
There's
So
three.
there's the one on Senric, the one Sumia, and then the one Amal.
Well, I think we deserve a short rest here.
Yes, please. I need it now. In my life.
Well, I mean, before that, like, what are these things? Cracking open the, cracking it open. What the hell is this thing?
Oh, when they die, the plates, they slacken and become more like rubbery flesh. So it's as if like they could, if they were somehow, for some reason, only able to, they could make their bodies more rigid in certain circumstances, but apparently it wasn't like an always-on thing.
I get you.
But otherwise, they vaguely look like kind of cone-shaped octopus things with like these pincers at the end of their tentacles.
Okay.
Did someone do a nature roll to identify?
That's pretty cool, actually.
Unnatural.
This is, I guess, would be a dungeoneering roll. This is definitely unnatural.
Dungeoneering?
Rel?
Nice, 20.
They aren't anything you've actually encountered or specifically heard of, but they do make you think of something called a dark mantle.
I know what a dark mantle is.
Kind of a dwelling octopus type creature that usually clings to stalactites and can.
This is like kind of like a smaller version of a dark mantle. Probably maybe
It's bigger.
something
They're
that's
the
like
size-
an
they're like
altered version that's closer to the surface or something.
No, these are a lot larger than a dark mantle, but
They're
they
larger.
also have a large eye, which dark mantles have like a kind of a ring of eyes, but they're
Mhm.
only suited for seeing in the darkness. They don't have. They attack mostly by flying on top of you and grabbing your face and suffocating
Yeah.
you. These things
Like
seem to
a,
be
yeah,
more,
like a sheet. Yeah. Yeah,
More-
dark mantles are great. I love them.
except when they're. too
Corza,
small.
on the other hand, I think she fucking hates this thing and kind of like understands that it's similar to these creatures. She's probably like either seen one of these things kill one of her people down in the dark. So like she hates these things, basically. Whatever relation it has to a dark mantle, she just like with her boot and her hammer, she's just gonna like stretch it out and just break it into pieces.
Well, this is a thing she hasn't seen before, which leads you to conclude that it's some kind of engineered thing, or maybe
Yeah.
it's deliberately mutated or something. Which it's still a very unnatural thing.
Absolutely.
But while you try to rest outside, the double doors swing open.
Wait, so we don't have our vitality back?
Nope.
Okay, hold on.
That's good, then I still have my illusion. Ha
You do.
And is there anybody there?
Two of the doppelgangers, they might be the ones that ran away, emerged, and one of them says, "Master inside, expecting you."
For peaceful contact?
Unknown.
Makes me think of Abby.
Are you going to harm us if we follow you?
If follow, no.
Can I ask a question?
They don't respond either way.
Fine, I'll ask it anyways. Why would one of you go into a ball?
Multiple reasons.
Name them.
Infiltration, confusion, misdirection.
Not good at all. The only positive one would be confusion. Misdirection, gosh dang it, she could be coming in from behind us.
She shouldn't be. As far as I'm aware.
They said misdirection, so I don't know.
She could be Senric.
That's unlikely.
Yeah.
Senric got hit in that last battle, and I assume is bleeding at all.
Can we relax here for just a moment?
No. Orders are to escort or attack.
Omal just kind of looks between Sylvia and Cordell and says, "So, are we going with them?"
I think Corzil just kind of scuffs her boot, trying to get this shit off her boot now, and just like hefts her hammer on her shoulder and just spits like in their direction.
Okay, thank you, Corzil, but that doesn't answer my question.
She just glares over at you and says, "No."
Well, thank you. See, you could have just done that first, and that would have solved the whole problem.
All right,
She just rolls her eyes.
You know what? I guess we could just go with them.
As long as you lead the way, both of you.
Yes, stay in front.
Oh, I need to find a thing. Google Doc. Okay. Okay. So they say stay close, do not wander. Very dangerous. And so the very first one in here is circular in shape. There is what looks like a stone, almost like a stone brain mounted on it. It's huge. It's like the size of a wagon mounted on a dais. When you walk in the room, you can feel like as if something's like kind of scratching at your mind. But the doppelgangers, they just keep walking out of the room. What do you guys do?
Keep walking out of the room.
We follow directions.
They said it was dangerous if we wandered, so.
Well, once you leave, the scratching sensation goes away.
Yeah.
They lead you down a short staircase into another room that has this massive glass tank that looks like it's full of kind of this brackish water, like it's brownish and yellowish.
Like a dirty fish tank.
It's kind of like on I think Alien 4 or Alien Resurrection, where like they have all the Berkeley things in the tanks.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those things, but except that there's nothing like floating in it. There's just a big like a third of the bottom looks like it's just filled. Like aquarium gravel, just like dirt, muck, weird grimes, and the whole thing's cloudy. You can't really see anything inside of it. There are a variety of tables in here that have beakers, vials, books, all sorts of stuff that Hamal would probably be very interested in looking at.
Mm-hmm.
There are two ways out of here. One is there's a door set into a wall, and then there's the hallway. The hallway goes out of the room, and you can see at the edge of Sumi's torchlight, there's another set of double doors. They go through the single door.
Well, then we follow them.
In this room, actually, the other single door is another short passage, another circular room, very small. There's a pool in the middle. They just walk around it and they keep going. All in still? No one doing anything else?
I assume unless we tell you that we stop and start trying.
Yeah.
By the way, Corzel will take up the back.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Good plan.
So then, out of the room with the small pool, they take you to a much larger room, also circular in shape. There is a square pool that extends from one part of it, and you're like almost to the center of the room. And on one end of the pool, there is looks like a kind of a throne. It's almost like you got to walk through this pool to get to this throne, and on it is seated a man wearing robes. He's just kind of sitting there idly. You don't recognize him at all. Looks nothing like Elagos, the other guy that you doppelganger you fought before. And he says, "Finally, I get to meet you in the flesh.
Yes.
You've caused quite a bit of trouble.
What are you doing? What is your purpose here?
Oh, you know, this and that."
No, I don't know.
Well, and Hamal kind of like lifts up a finger. To be fair, you explicitly started it.
I mean, why are you taking people and then you just want to take over the town? Is that it?
That's a simplistic assessment of my agenda.
And you are?
You can call me Zirzog.
Ah, yes. Abby told us about you.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. I didn't think that you could charm that one. Definitely food for thought for future experiments.
Where's Filge?
I don't know if Filge.
Not right now.
The
He was
necromancer.
like
The other necromancer.
Slum area. I went down into the sewers with him, and then I saw him.
I'm sorry, are you under the misconception that I would know everyone that you know?
I figured since you probably take their identities, you would know them.
Oh, I don't take their identity. You are referring to my other agents. They do their thing. They report to me. Was working out really well. I'll have to replace that particular cell.
So, to make sure I understand this, then you personally don't have any problem with us except for the fact that we got revenge against one of your agents.
You're getting in the way of someone that has hired me to get rid of you, so I only invited you because I didn't want you to keep damaging my goods.
Us specifically?
Yes, you tromped your way through one of my doppelganger cells, wiped them out, took some very valuable equipment. It's been an inconvenience.
Who hired you?
So, well, I'm not going to tell you that. It won't even matter once you're dead or converted, processed.
And Hamal puts a hand up again. Again, to be fair, your agent struck against us first.
No. You struck against some of the forces that work for the person who hired me?
No, because
Oh no, I
we
think
never.
they're talking about back in Crystal Lake.
You remember a mining town to the west?
Oh, Diamond Lake.
Diamond Lake.
Yeah. I'm sure you remember a certain complex underground.
Oh.
I'm sure you've encountered green worms.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
so you work for Caius, or at least somebody who worships him.
So that was someone you knew, huh?
no, they knew the person that hired me. I don't know them
Oh.
personally. My only investment in here is I get an indirect power grab from the person who hired me. So
So you're.
the way I see it, we got a couple options here. You could just leave the city, walk away. Be the easiest for everyone involved. Or I could kill you all. Or I could kill some of you and maybe process whoever I take alive.
Can I just lance of faith him?
Well, if you want to try, we need to roll initiative.
I would
That's what I mean, though. Can I just put my hand up and just without him really? She doesn't look really, she always looks pissed off, but she's just gonna not say anything and just lance of faith him.
I mean, Hamal would probably very explicitly throw a hand in front of her and say, "Wait a second."
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure he's not an illusion first. He doesn't say that part out loud, but he just says, "Wait a second."
Yeah.
Detect magic.
He is coursing with magic.
Any way I can identify what type of magic?
He's completely wreathed in a transmutation aura, an abjuration, and there's also what looks like conjuration is constantly swirling around him.
Okay, that's fine. So none of it's illusion. He's really there.
No, but it's fairly bright. So he has, as far as you can tell, a considerable magic soar.
I want to ask him, what are you exactly? What your magic? I've noticed the walls and whatnot.
Oh, well, I'm sure Hamal knows. Could explain that to you.
I mean, I'm sure I could attempt it. Would you like me to roll Arcana to get any kind of insight on him?
Well, you knew from a lot of this we've seen that it required someone fairly magic.
Well, sure.
I just was if he had a title like warlock or
Oh, I'm just a
wizard.
very talented wizard.
Wizards
Yes.
with an S.
Yes.
Where's the rest of you then?
Oh, they're all in here, and he points to his head.
Oh, so you took them.
Oh. So the rudimentary way of describing it.
Borrowed?
No. Borrow implies
Right.
that they're getting it back.
So, what now? Are we fighting?
Well, so you say that us just walking away is an option. We wouldn't necessarily have a direction to go unless you wanted to tell us who hired you.
Well, I can't do that.
Why
Why
not?
not?
Because then you might go after the person that hired me, and that's going to be a problem.
Why?
Well,
You're
no.
power in the city, aren't you?
I only get power if the job's done, which was to get you out of the city or kill you. Whatever was most convenient for me.
Right, but if we're out of the city, we're no longer your problem.
Come on. My employer's my dice.
I mean, if we kill him, then you can just deal with the city how you wish.
No.
Why not?
That's like saying if you kill a king, then you can just be the king. Doesn't work that way.
It works that way if you've got a bigger army.
Yeah, give all the doppelgangers.
Okay, now can I Lance of Faith him while
Yes.
he's rambling?
Yes.
Okay, finish at a time.
Say, Humal's getting really ready to just put a steel raven.
Because like
in his
Corzel's
face.
not leaving here until she's either dead or he's dead. So either way,
Oh, I know. I was actually.
Remember.
like her order explicitly goes to war against men like this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so initiative. Would you? Melissa got a 2.
I got a 5 again.
Yay!
I got
I
an
got a-
18.
I got a
Hell
19.
yeah. Ah.
What? You were ahead of me last time.
Yeah.
I mean,
What did you guys get?
I rolled a 20 minus 1, so 19.
Oh, okay.
I just rolled an 18.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so that means that you 2 go first, then bad guy,
What
then
about
Sumi.
Sunray?
Oh, what? Oh yeah, I should see if Sumi gets another nat 20. You got a 15.
Not bad.
So,
That's good.
and I forget, whoever got the highest, you go first.
Okay. Well, that's going to be pretty easy. This pool in front of us, does it look deep at all?
It's about 2 feet deep. And upon closer inspection, you see that it's full of what looks like massive, like basketball-sized fish eggs.
That might be a problem. Oh well, fuck it. I'm making sure of this. Must remain within range. Action. Great. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm gonna just. I'll have my cockatrice lead or the raven lead the way, and then next turn I'll tell the cockatrice to attack.
Okay.
All right, Raven. 16 plus 4. I'm guessing 20 hits his will.
Yep.
You didn't get a short rest on our way here, did we?
Nope.
Why? You're gonna kill my owlbear.
Don't keep right out of the fight.
Yeah. Sure enough. 10 damage. To the mouth.
Okay. Corzel, what are you doing?
Yeah, Lance of Faith. Let's see. 20. Nice. That hits, I assume?
Yeah, sorry, it hits.
Okay. Just gotta make sure. So... Okay. That's a -1, so 9 plus 2, 11. 11 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and rather than humming, Corzel begins to hum with like a bell, like a tone of a bell. Have you ever heard one of those like mine shaft bells that they ring to call up the miners?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, it's an old thing from but basically it's kind of like that. Like it's a very deep bell basically. But she just starts like almost like just a very dull hum of this bell sound kind of emanates from her. And then just these holy vines basically just like whip out and strike at this asshole.
Okay, Cedric is going to... He's going to basically start wading through the water towards him, but he can't close the distance because he's too far away, even if he charges. Now the doppelgangers
Oh god.
are both going to go after Hamal.
I didn't forget about them.
Bastards. Not me. Not like this.
So the first one stabs you for 7 damage, and the
Should
second
just
one
killed them
stabs
and
you for
rested.
Do we still have the +1 armor?
Technically, yes, because it wouldn't have worn off by now.
Okay, so the first one was 7 damage. The second one was how many?
5.
5, 12, 11. Okay. Oh, thank God. Those temporary hit points saved my ass there.
I want to double
And
check
then,
if I can re-roll
Zerzog-
attacks against other people. Can't remember. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Zerzog, he opens his mouth and it starts to, like, the skin around his mouth starts to rip open as all these tentacles come, like, splurting out of his mouth.
Oh, he's a Thulid. Son of a bitch.
Hey, put it away. What a room.
Is he
And
really
then
is he really a Thulid?
What?
Is he like an Illithid or something?
Well, Thulid. I mean,
Because like that's
apparently-
literally like her favorite enemy in a sense,
Yeah.
right? Like,
The Sundered World version of Illithids are Thulid.
yeah, that's funny. Okay, cool.
Like, I can't use Mind Flare because it's WotC I
Copyrighted.
guess, product identity stuff or something that's like specific, like beholders and
Yeah.
GIF. The air, you see the air kind of ripple around him, and the water kind of ripple just a little bit as an invisible bolt of force slams into Hamal for 10 damage.
Oh my god, why Hamal again?
Because he's got this crazy illusion raven thing clawing at him.
Sunrick's closest, and he's in the water.
Yeah, but... And then he kind of stomps on the ground, and a wall shoots up in front of the pool, all the way up to the ceiling. So you can no longer see Senric or the illusion. It's just you three and the doppelgangers on the other side of the wall.
So do you take wound damage then, Hamal, or?
Oh, yes. I am.
The wall open.
I had 0 vitality at the end of that.
I'm gonna spend a favor to re-roll that attack against, because protection does allow me to re-roll against an ally.
I rerolled and I still hit.
Okay.
Damn it.
I had to make sure.
No, fair enough. I'm down to 14 wounds. So
A wall springs up in place. It crosses the whole room. So top of the Arsumia's turn. What are you doing?
Shit. We do have 4 mending potions, and we have a healer kit with 5 uses, by the way, Hamal.
Mending potions would be the most immediately useful to him. Healing kit would only work if you guys had some time to rest.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna go after I'll hit a doppelganger.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my owlbear stay behind me for now. Of course not.
Albert gonna attack doppelganger?
No.
Okay. Top of the round is Corzale.
Nope.
No, Hamal.
Oh, Hamal.
yes. Oh boy. Cockatrice. Destroy these 2. And
Now, if you wanted to use a healing kit or whatnot, does that cost time?
Yeah, that's something you do when you're like long resting or short resting to up your healing rate.
Okay, but if he uses a mending potion, that can be instant.
Yes.
Is it an action?
To drink it, yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm going to move away from the doppelgangers and tell my cockatrice to wreck it, Ralph.
Okay, doke.
Well, that's a natural 20, so
Nice.
let's see here. Sons of bitches. I have too many Google Docs up. There we go. There we go. 18 damage, 1 armor piercing.
Nice.
Oh, it's dead. It's instantly crushed.
There's just 1 left.
Yeah. That was exactly enough to totally kill it in 1 hit.
Sweet. Good. Let's hope the rest of the team can kill the other one before I get wrecked again.
So Corzale can't see the wizard, the Thulid.
No, he's behind a wall of stone.
Okay. I think Corzel thinks of trying to rush through this wall, but hearing lamentations of her ally, she'll turn around, and just kind of like, yeah, she'll just heft her hammer back up because she was kind of like leaning on her hammer while she was listening to this asshole talk. So she'll just like heft it back up and just rush towards him and try to smack him.
Smash the wall.
No, she'll try to attack the other doppelganger.
Oh, doppelganger. Okay.
Yeah, she'll rush back to help Hamal out and help.
Make sure I don't die.
Yeah. She doesn't think she could break through the wall. Maybe if she had the stone cutting talent, but she doesn't. So, let's see, 17. That hits, I assume. 8 plus 3. That's 11. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you attack it and you smack it in the back, and it kind of jiggles and ripples a bit, and let it rights itself. It will turn around and try to stab you, and it will totally do so for 10 damage.
Reroll.
Huh?
I got a 13 to hit. I don't know what your reflex is.
0 dexterity.
So that would hit.
It'd still be a hit.
All right.
You think I should do it to where you can also force a damage reroll?
Up to you.
I figured that was part of the reroll process. Was if you're rerolling the attack, you probably reroll the damage.
I was only rerolling the attack roll. So reroll, but I'll reroll the damage too. I got 6 damage this time.
All right. In D&D, you would reroll. You would reroll the damage, yeah. But it's up to you if you want to do that or not. I don't really care.
I think I could. See,
It's a risk, but
so what I don't want to have happen is you reroll the attack roll, right?
Yep.
And the damage roll, what if I rolled 6 damage and I rolled it again, I got 10 damage? It would just actually make it work.
As she said, it's a risk, right?
Yes.
Like-
What if that's the way instead is that no attack reroll, but the damage gets rolled again, and you take the lowest result. That way, it's always useful.
Makes sense.
Sure, if you want. I don't. Yeah.
So 6 damage on you, which about half as much as before. So
Have those two options basically.
yeah, because otherwise, in this case, it was useful. But if I reroll the attack and damage roll every time, I can still hit you, and I could end up doing inadvertently.
No, I appreciate that. If I more options, the better.
Yeah.
I just want you. I don't want you to go. I spend a favor point. It was worse for me to do this. I want you to. I want to minimize making it crappier for you.
I'm also trying to keep it so that I'm only re-rolling once because I think it makes sense that you can only re-roll something once, right? I think that's the way it should work.
Yeah. Once per your turn.
Once per favor, yeah.
I guess I could see that. I mean, some players might not really care about.
It is very.
through,
I just think it's very strong to be able to keep re-rolling until I get a favorable outcome. That's all.
Yeah, but you're just wasting your points.
Yeah, you're going through your favor points.
I mean, whoever does that is stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
But maybe that should be in place to protect stupid people.
So
Like,
you
as
think
a
I should
rule?
you spend a favor to reroll once. Only one favor can be spent in
Yeah.
this manner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Per attack, right? Per whatever. Per action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it 6 damage on you.
Yep.
And then a whole section of the wall goes flying back across the floor towards Corzel.
Nice.
What about Senric?
Like it kind of gets uplifted.
No, it's just kind of like as if a
just
wall
gets cut
section
out.
was just
It just kind of gets cut out and flies towards her. Okay.
yeah, it slides towards you, and it slams into you for only 7 damage.
All right.
And you manage to you don't get pinned to the back wall by it. You manage to it kind of clips you, and then it goes smashing into the wall. And then Senric comes rushing out through the hole, and his eyes are glowing green.
Oh my god.
And he's going to stab at Melissa 1 through
Sumia.
3.
Yeah.
Sumia.
Okay.
She is the
Sumia.
closest. She technically is the closest.
Yeah, I guess kind of. I was with all of you.
15 damage.
You were further back though because you were using a ranged weapon.
Okay, 15. Do you still have that wound thing right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, thank God, never
Well,
mind.
I get to subtract a wound.
I
Wait,
have to
hold on.
spend.
So
I think I have to spend favor to do that, but yeah, I will if you want to.
To reduce the wound damage by another amount.
Yeah, reduces it by I think it's D4, and then you also heal 1.
I'm 1 away from my vitality being full anyway, so never mind.
It only
It's
it only affects you if you take wound damage though. It doesn't affect vitality damage.
Right, that's what I thought, yeah. And so I was just asking just to make sure if I did end up taking wound damage.
And now it is Sumia's turn.
Finally, I guess I'll arrow at the last doppelganger there.
Okay. Oh, instead.
Yeah, it's D4. It's D4. Reduce the damage by D4, and also heal +1. Yeah.
Yeah, she nat 20 that doppelganger right in the back, so he's
Nice.
now.
I don't want
Two
to
nat
hit
20s.
Senric. I'm afraid he's like.
Now it
I don't
is
know.
Humal's turn.
Oh boy. Is my Raven still back there?
On the other side of the
Yes,
wall.
it didn't move after, but it's still sitting by the throne. Zerzog is actually standing in the opening, and it looks like he just kind of casually kicked the wall toward Corzael.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, okay. I'll have the cockatrice run over and with orders to stomp on that guy until there's nothing left. Well,
Okay.
kill it with your beak, then stomp on it until there's nothing left. Alright. Oh, that's another natural 20.
Nice.
Thank you, Thank you, Dungeons and Dragons Dice Roller, for not being garbage this week. So 18 damage, 1 piercing.
Damn. Okay. Now it is Corzael's turn.
Okay. Could she reach this dude? Like, she's a distance away, and she's
You
a
can
dwarf.
charge towards him.
Okay.
You can charge towards him and make a tome if you want.
Because I think she only has 25 movement, right? As a dwarf.
Yeah, it's this room all the way across is like 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just wondering because like she wasn't all the way towards him to start, and then she moved further back away from him, right, to help out Hamal. So I'm just, like I'm not sure if she's close enough.
From the entrance of the room where you came in to where the wall is only about 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, that you like the room, yes, is much wider than that, but he's at the opening where he kicked the wall section towards you, so you can close the distance.
Perfect. Then yeah, she'll definitely charge his ass. Like she'll round that corner and just like bring the hammer down, try to like smack him like against the wall with her hammer.
Okay.
She'll swing wide. Let's see. Natural 20.
Yes!
Right.
Yeah.
I rolled 25. Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god. Okay, what's her crazy ass damage?
How do crits work again? I haven't crit in a while.
Max damage?
Max.
You just deal max damage. So that's 12 plus 4 plus 4.
20.
I suck at math, so.
Okay.
12 plus 4 is 20.
Okay.
So you walk up and you slam him like
she
right in the chest.
she literally runs past him like a step, and then like turns on her heel and just swings and brings the hammer and just like cracks him like in the pelvis or something.
And he goes flying back, like pinwheeling back, rolling across the floor, slamming into the ledge around the pool, and he gets up and he's like, hand out. He's like, wait, okay, wait.
Oh. If only this was in 4th edition, you could just like get a free extra action, so I could just like finish him off.
He's like coughing over the edge of the pool. You see like eggs cough out of his mouth, and he's like, okay, so maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
You got.
Oh.
There's a very loud like screeing noise as the raven flies up behind it. It's like, you got about 10 seconds.
Oh, of course I was gonna be so pissed off if you guys kill steal this from her, but I'm not gonna be.
I'll tell you everything if you promise, if you swear, you'll spare me.
Yeah.
Specifically, you, and he points at Corzale.
Yeah, I mean, like, she's literally, like, growling at him amidst this humming of this bell. So,
What
she's
did you
not,
do if we scare you?
I'll tell you everything everything you want to know.
What are you gonna do when we leave you?
Keep doing what I've been doing.
Okay, first off, what
Trouble.
part of this made you think you were on any bargaining terms?
What do you want me to do?
Leave.
Personally, point me to where all of your arcane notes are. All of them.
Corzale's just gonna scream, like, at Hermal, just kill him.
If you kill me, you might find out what's going on. Might not.
At this Hamal and he's going to stay out of the range of this guy, like swinging at him or tentacles or anything like that. He's going to walk up near Corzale and say, "Just trust me."
Uh-huh.
When's it her turn? She's not gonna wait. Just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Don't consider this the end of combat because she's not waiting.
Oh yeah. Start with who hired us. Give us that information now, and we'll consider letting you live.
No. I want her word that you all don't kill me, or you get nothing.
All right, fucking do it, Corzale.
Corzale.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Do it, Corzale. I mean,
technically it's your turn and Sumio's turn before hers and his actually.
Look, and he just kind of looks at the guy and says, "Look, if you're not gonna play ball, I don't see any reason to let you live."
I just tell you what you want to know right now. You're just gonna kill me. That much I know, but I know she will keep her word.
Oh, she would, but she's not gonna make that word.
Oh, damn it.
Do you know who she worships?
Yeah, that's why I know she'll keep her word.
Then you should know that she's not the one you want to be bargaining with right now.
Well, I know when I've been beat, and he starts like kind of twitching, and then this like kind of weird spider crabby thing rips off of his back and dives into the pool, and then his body just slumps down.
No.
That shit's not happening because I have a raven right behind me.
Well, that's his action for his turn. The thing's gonna go into the water.
Doesn't Sumi act before him though?
Well,
you just did act.
Oh, okay.
Act for it.
So he dives into the water, and it's like when Sumi you're into the pool of the water, you can see that there is like a circular drain going down.
Mhm. Do I see it go in it?
You assume it goes into it. The pool's not very big. It's like all the way across is like 15 feet. If he spends his whole turn running 30 feet, he could easily swam in there and gone down.
I'm going in.
It's a very tight squeeze for you.
I know.
And you don't. If you want to go after him, it's fine.
Sumi, don't get in the way.
What are you gonna do? Get down
Like
on
if
your
she
armor?
if she literally sees her running in the way, she'll scream at her, "Don't get in the way."
You know what? You do whatever you want. Fine. Because you're not gonna get in there. You stout dwarf.
So that's going to be it for the combat then.
Well, she's gonna run. She's gonna run over to the edge of the pool and try to blast a faith into the pool at it.
Into the drain?
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to.
No.
You can try to do it the actual drain if you want to.
Like hit the drain.
Like shoot down into
It
the drain?
Yeah, it went down into the drain of the pool.
Yeah, like that's what she's trying to do. I don't know if it'll work, but you know.
I mean, you can lance in there. Even if you hit it, though, your max lance damage won't. I mean, maybe it kills it, maybe it doesn't. I mean, so you go into the water, you lance a faith into the water, and then nothing happens to indicate that you killed it or that it got away.
Should I roll?
You can roll.
All right. Because it might, right? 21.
Okay, I'll roll damage.
Let's see. 13 plus 4.
For damage?
Yep.
18.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you blast it into the water. You get no indication that you killed it or whether it got away. I mean, maybe you actually killed it and it's just kind of exploded near like the bottom of the drain. Its bits are just floating down wherever this happens to go.
Okay.
Yeah, Hamal's going to walk over to this guy's now torn up corpse, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got time to spare. Or I'm going to raise it. Well, first off, how many hit dice is it? Because I need to know if this is going to kill me.
Oh, how many? It would just get raised as a zombie, so it'd be level 2.
Okay, that's fine. Skeleton. This needs to be fast.
Okay, then level. It could be a level 1, level 2 skeleton. It's up to you.
We'll take level 2.
Obviously.
Well, I don't know how much mana you wanted to sustain into it, so that's why I was giving you the option.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I have 14 wounds, so it's only 4. I'll take the hit.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can short rest.
Can you?
We can try.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's just like curses in Dwarven at at the drain
Probably
for a little while.
Yeah, well, I mean, as you go to do that, there's a big skeleton that just comes running over and dives into it with the orders, go down there and find, I guess,
Your
find
master.
where it went. You say go find a bug or that thing, and you
Go
describe it.
squish
or
a
something.
bug.
Provided with the description of the, I'm guessing, the Thulu symbiote.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if you don't find anything before you hit the sewers proper, come back.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't say okay. It dives into the water and is doing your thing. But while you're waiting for it to come back, what are you guys doing
Short
now?
rest?
Yeah, I think we do kind of like take a moment to at least breathe, look around, rest a bit. Corzale will she'll pull out her healer's kit and like go over to Senric. Like, how's he doing?
He's
that's right.
he's like, I don't know what happened. He just got in my
Looked
head
at me
and
and then I
made
just-
me just like I could see what I was doing, but I couldn't stop myself.
I think she like yanks him down and then slaps him in the face, and then just tells him to like just rest for a bit.
He's kind of like, okay.
Yep. Yeah, and I think she kind of just glares over at Hamal and just like tells him to do the same, and then just kind of tells Sumia without glaring at her though. Tells Sumia to rest. She's the only one she doesn't glare at.
Sumia, really?
Yeah.
Don't get mad at me. I'm sending the skeleton to hunt after it. And he points at like his arm where it's beginning to like necrotize.
She literally does that thing, you know, when people put like their hand up to their mouth and they like make a talking motion.
Yeah.
She does that to you, and then she just says, "You talk too much."
Yeah, well, I also act too much. But he sits down.
That's what she mean. Like she was. You talked to the guy too much and wasted our time. Basically, is what she's saying.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
I also should point out in this room there is a door to the right of the throne that's been kind of set up on the pool.
Well, I still think we should short rest.
Oh, cockatrice, go and smash all of the eggs in that pit.
Oh,
Gobble
it's
'em up.
cool. Yeah, cockatrice
What?
is like, stop. The pool's full of like these giant fish egg
Oh.
looking things.
I get the image of this giant skeleton. Like it's a really cool image actually of a giant cool like skeleton cockatrice in this like this like stone cistern kind of like almost like squishing grapes for wine with its feet with these skeletal talons. It's a really cool image for some reason.
I think as a kid playing with grapes and stomping on them.
Is that what kids normally play with?
No, I mean just like.
Fuck your grapes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if asked, he's going to say it was coughing out some of them when it was damaged. So I'm not letting these things hatch.
So it does that. I guess by the time that short rest is done, the skeleton will come back empty-handed.
Okay.
Empty skeleton-handed.
Right. Then he'll wave it away. He has no further use for the corpse.
By the way, I was at 2 favor. That's the closest I've been now to 0.
Was it wearing anything?
The
The skeleton thingy?
the skeleton.
Was it wearing any clothes?
Well, it was wearing whatever. It had the same robes that the guy had.
I'll dig through the robes.
It's all waterlogged rather.
Yeah. There is a key.
Oh.
So is there adjoining rooms? Because he was talking about like
Yeah, next to the throne room there's a door.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so is that the key then for that door?
Maybe. Who knows?
Are you gonna try that door?
I want a short rest first.
We have short rest. Like
we did.
as we're looking, as we're like looking about, we're resting.
Okay. So yes, I will check it for traps first though.
Good call.
I got a 17.
You don't find anything.
Alright, is it locked?
No.
No? Well then I open it.
It opens into a like kind of half-circle shaped room that has a desk, some bookshelves, big chest. There's a ledger, like sitting open on the desk.
What's the ledger say?
It's written in a language that you don't know.
Hmm. Don't we have a code breaker scroll?
Do we?
Yeah, we totally
From-
do, actually.
A cipher?
In with a dare. In
Yeah, it's not for this.
Oh, dang it.
We go to start translating it, and nothing comes up. Damn it.
Yeah, I thought that was for like the doppelgangers or something. No.
Well, it's written in a language you don't understand. I think Cordell, it might seem a little familiar to you.
Okay. Is there?
Distantly related to a Dwarven language, but you're not familiar with it. But
Okay. I was gonna say, is there something I could roll to like maybe pick up a couple words or something?
No.
No,
It's
that's fine.
very distantly related to. It'd be like looking at kind of like Latin and then, getting the gist of a language. I mean, if you.
Or like
I don't speak
looking,
Latin also.
like knowing Latin and then looking at maybe like Spanish or something because it's Latin based.
Yep,
Yeah, you
okay.
wouldn't be able to get like.
Yeah, when Sumia shows it to her, she'll mention that, right? She'll mention that she it's familiar, but not not quite what Yeah, she's not able to translate it by any means.
I am gonna go to the chest.
Okay, the chest is locked.
I try the key.
The key opens the chest. It is
Yay.
full of bags full of coins
Oh, my.
and another bag full of gemstones.
Okay, how many coins?
Okay, the bags contain a bunch of copper, silver, and gold, and even platinum.
That doesn't
To the
help
tune
me.
of.
To the tune of.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's doing his calculations.
A grand total of 4,200 silver pieces of coins.
Okay, just all.
So
And then the gems?
The gems are, again, just to keep things simple, 5,000 silver pieces worth of gems.
Of course, I'll definitely need a new pair of armor now.
I'm going to thoroughly go through everything. Drawers in the desks, if there's a bed, under the bed, under the chairs, behind any paintings.
Hamal will be following. Hamal will be following with an eye for magic.
Yeah, we also have all that previous wealth, right? That was never distributed.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Are you talking about the 1,500?
I think so.
Or no, not the 1,500. It was like 10,000 actually. No, it was 10,500.
I don't think it was 10,000.
No, because we sold something for 1,500. Then we sold something for 3,000 worth of iron bars, and then a 3,000 of outfits from peasant to exquisite outfits. And because we thought you wanted to get your armor, but then you decided not to get it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get the armor?
Nope.
For 10,000?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we have 10,500 to distribute still.
Cool.
Cool. We got fast
That's
decks.
The books aren't like magic or magic anything in any capacity. They're just kind of random books.
There's nothing else I find interesting.
Yeah, there's nothing else there like of actual interest. It's only the ledger is something that really stands out, and then the treasure chest full of stuff.
Okay.
Is Sumia our treasurer?
Pretty much.
Yeah, even though I lost the piece of paper, I kind of have an erased visual of what we used to have. Why? Not that it matters really anymore, since we have a ton of money still.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna need to see how much it's gonna take to build a wizard's tower.
Oh my god.
I don't think we're staying here, so.
No, but I'm getting tired of walking, and so I'm gonna put a teleportation ring somewhere.
Nice.
Fair enough.
So, now what are you doing?
Well, if we're all relatively okay, I'm going to have my cockatrice lead the way back, so that way any traps that would hit it.
So, going back the same route that you were brought here, you go down the hallway, a short passage to the small room that has the pool in the middle. It looks similar to like the water from the other pool that you saw, but there's no eggs in here or anything like that. It just looks like a completely clean, clear pool of water.
He doesn't see that eyeball anywhere anymore, does he?
You do the detect magic thing, then no, you don't.
Yeah, no, I doubt we would. He probably had more than a few divination abilities up in there. Speaking of which, let me know when we get to that room with all the massive amounts of magical stuff that I'm going to rob the shit out of.
So that's the next room. On the way back with the big tank and all the other lab things.
But yeah, we'll pass through the room with the other cistern, and we'll just kind of
Cockatrice, go stand in the pool for a while, make sure there's nothing in there.
Sitting on the toilet so nothing comes out.
What? You mean in the pool in the small room?
Yeah.
No, yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. Didn't think so, but you know.
So in here, the tables and shelves are full of books of. They're not inherently magical, but they explain magical things. In particular, there are several volumes that are laying open that describe. There's like drawings and sketches of the weird octopus things you fought on your way in.
Okay.
With all sorts of notes on it that looks like they detail how to take like organic matter and change it into one of these things.
Yeah. Corsair will definitely absorb all that information. She'll study it effectively.
Well, it's all foreign to you because it's all magic formulas and theory and whatnot.
So that's something more for Hamal.
Yeah, Hamal would be able to look at it, and even though
she'll ask Hamal to translate.
Are you gonna burn them afterwards?
She looks at you like no shit.
Well then, why would I do that? I want to read this shit.
Well, you're translating for her. You have to read it the first time, don't you?
Yeah, but, okay. What I mean is, I need to make copies for myself.
I know.
Yeah. He says, "No, I'm making copies for myself."
You say you're making copies. Like she looks at you like it's not an innocent look,
right?
But it's not a like a. She's not condemning you either, right? It's just more just like, why do you need copies?
The knowledge could be helpful.
For who?
Just to
For
have
me.
around. Need an extra,
She just sighs.
Look, I'm not going to take unwilling people and use them in experiments, but for the future, if these things are needed as guardians and or soldiers in a battle against a gigantic demigod.
She just gives you this look like you're an idiot, but whatever.
Anyone that takes the time to look through these books or whatever, you can. This would be a way for you to multi-class into wizard specifically for transmutation talents.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just take the tarp and just like lay all the books on the tarp and then just kind of tie it up.
just crack them off just shake the bookshelf.
And also if you wanted to sell the books, Hamal, you're pretty sure if you took it under the Magus Guild, they would give you a pretty penny for it.
Yeah, I would think so.
I will gladly sell the copies to them.
That might take a while though to copy them.
I mean, I'm sure it will, but this question: are bags of holding a thing?
No. I mean, they can be. They can be. You would need to. You need to find materials that would allow you to make one, but they're not like you can't just go to a store and buy one. I mean, maybe some of the wizards at the academy have their own that they've had to handcraft, but it's not like I'll go down to the magic store and buy some bags of holding.
Okay, but the concept exists.
Yeah. The concept is something you could do. If you, I would say the conjuration, knowing conjuration stuff would work for that, because then you could, shunt it in a pocket dimension or whatever.
Right. Give me 1 second.
Oh, actually, before, just to roll back a little bit, before we leave the big room with the pool and stuff, I think Corzel will pour out one of her holy water into the pool of crushed eggs and stuff before leaving.
Oh, okay.
And kind of do a little prayer, just like a prayer of kill these things with fire.
Damn, I'm just kidding.
Sure.
She's not Irish. She doesn't usually swear. She doesn't swear in common or dwarvish all that much. She is a holy woman.
Well, I mean, good.
Oh, absolutely. She's pretty prim and proper. She just has a really mean look to her. right? Like,
This natural scowl.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
Resting bitch face.
exactly.
Is there anything else besides books in that room?
There's enough equipment in here to do like alchemical experiment.
Just
If you
start
So how did Sumia make it out from that fight, like health wise?
Oh, I never even hit wounds.
Oh no, okay.
what you're saying
I
is
mean,
that
you took the guy down pretty quickly.
and then you guys
Yeah,
kept pretty.
I got two big hits in there, so that was good.
So I'm wondering if the vitality thing should be removed because, like,
I would have been dead so many times over if it hadn't been for that vitality.
This is. I was gonna say she got out really.
Even
lucky.
Corzil would have died a couple times without the vitality. Yeah.
I was down to 1 hit point.
so you guys, you think
We
the
just
vitality
got
thing is
lucky.
fine?
Yeah, we
The,
just
the, the thing is, David, almost every fight, Corzil hits 1 or 0 vitality. Like, she's so close to taking wound damage every time.
Yeah.
If your concern is, like, we're not taking damage, add one more enemy, or add a few more enemies, right?
My concern is, from your perspective, do you feel too safe?
Not at all.
No.
My owlbear got hit really
It
well.
only takes 1 or 2 hits to get rid of our vitality.
And I will say, if it wasn't for his extra 10 hit points, I would have been farther down the line.
Yeah. That's true. So would have Corzil, yeah.
So,
So that was our plan, part of the planning.
Jacob, what D&D editions have you played?
3.5 and 4.
Do you feel that this game is like? I know, like the last fight, you guys got a string of crits, which was just damn. Do you think this like assuming things went normally, would this be less lethal, more lethal, about as lethal?
For what level we are, which is 7, and for what we just fought, keep in mind it's been upwards of 10 years since I played 4E. Or however long it's been since that release, like a year after it released. For a boss battle, I think we were about right where you would expect for 4E. For 3.5, I feel like this is a lot more lethal.
A lot more lethal?
Yeah.
It can be, certainly.
Yes. Like, as an example, if we didn't have that extra 10 HP, I wouldn't have been able to resurrect that skeleton as a level 2. I would have been at 4 wounds. I would have been dead because I took 3 hits. Not even like 3 super heavy hits, just 3 hits.
Like my owlbear got hit real bad, just because it didn't have the 10 HP.
Yeah, I didn't. I should have. I put it on the cockatrice, but I didn't put it on the owlbear. I wasn't thinking.
No, that's fine.
Well,
I wouldn't expect you to put it on animals, really.
Well, they weren't there when you did that, I thought.
Oh.
Oh, right. That is true. That's true. That's why. That's exactly why.
Yeah. So
I would have mentioned if Albert was there, you would have done that too. So,
yeah. Okay.
as a measure of lethality,
I mean, I guess in the boss fight, I should have added maybe another doppelganger or something to round it out.
There have been plenty of times where I've been walking around with like 4 or 5 wounds still because we've had to take short rests.
So the game doesn't feel too easy.
no, God, no.
But I do think we could have managed 2 more doppelgangers easy. Yeah. That would have ramped it up the difficulty a little more if that's what you were looking for.
It would have felt more like a proper final boss if so, but definitely if we hadn't have gotten all those lucky crits that kind of just went in on it, we would have been in much more dire
certainly. We got lucky is the thing we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.